Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make an inclined ice-dyed fan fold shirt. As usual, the shirt was washed and dried, soaked in a soda ash solution for 20 to 30 minutes. I wrung it out of my Panda spin dryer so it's just barely damp. I also have the shirt turned inside out. I had a request to make a shirt that contained the colors of fire, so that's what I'm going to do. I'd like to put the fan fold on the hem of the shirt, so I'm going to grab both sides of the bottom of the shirt and fold it in half so that I can see where the middle of the hem portion is. Then I'm going to place a mark with a washable marker right in the middle of that portion or that part of the shirt. Then using a piece of kite string and a washable marker, I'm going to put the kite string right on that mark and draw an arc on the bottom area of the shirt. I'm going to fan fold the line that I just drew and hold the folds in place with some kite string. I'm using kite string because I want to hold the folds tight, but I don't want any white lines that sinew would give. I'm going to incline ice dye this shirt, so I want the dye to be able to move from the top all the way down to the bottom of the shirt without being hindered by the sinew lines. After I have the initial line folded, I'm going to fan fold out toward the end or the hem of the shirt and hold those folds in place with some kite string too. Then I'm going to continue fan folding the rest of the shirt and tie it with kite string. I'm going to incline ice dye this shirt, so I've placed it inside of a piece of vinyl guttering, and for now I just have the guttering laying flat on my table. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do the colors of fire on this shirt, so I'm beginning in the area that I started fan folding, so the hem of the shirt, with Fire Red from Dharma Trading Company. I don't really want to put a straight line going across the shirt. I'm going to bring the dye down kind of where it looks like flames on the shirt. I don't know whether it will make a big difference in the final design since I'm going to incline it, but I thought I would go ahead and try it and see how it turns out. The next color I'm using is Deep Orange from Dharma, and here again I'm going to make it more of a jagged edge. I don't want to make it a straight line across the shirt. Next, I'm using Dharma's Daffodil. And I'm ending with lemon yellow from Dharma. I'm going to add an additional sprinkle of soda ash over all of the dye, just to make sure that as the ice melts and runs through the shirt, I still have plenty of soda ash left in the shirt to react with the dye. Then I'm going to load on the ice. To incline the shirt, I'm going to place one end of the vinyl guttering down in the bottom of a plastic container or tote. Then I'm going to leave the other end hanging over the edge, which will incline the shirt. I set the shirt aside and I allowed the ice to melt. After the first layer of ice melted, I came back and added a second layer of ice and allowed it to melt as well. After the second layer of ice melted, I came back in, turned the shirt over, and added Raven Black from Dharma Trading Company in a liquid form all over the back of the shirt. Then I turned the shirt back over and I allowed it to process for another 24 hours. After 24 hours, I took the shirt to my utility sink and I began rinsing it in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. I gradually warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing to rinse out any of the dye that didn't react with the shirt. After a little while, I just went ahead and ran some hot water in my sink and added a little bit of Blue Dawn dish detergent. When the water cooled off, I changed it out and continued that process until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt into my washing machine along with a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent and washed it using a hot cycle. After the shirt was washed and dried, this is what it looks like. Alright, so what do you guys think? I think the shirt turned out looking really cool. I really like it. I especially like the addition of the black to the shirt. I think it adds a lot to the shirt. And remember how I didn't make the dye lines straight going down the shirt? Instead, I made them more jagged like flames? I can see the effect of that in the shirt. If you look down in the red and orange section, the orange and red kind of intermix in there. It's not solid lines of red followed by a solid line of orange. And it does that throughout the shirt in other areas too with the other colors. And I like that. It's more of a gradual transition from one color to the other instead of a hard line. So I think it did make a difference to make those edges more jagged instead of straight going across. So like I said, overall, I really like this shirt, but drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think about it. And if you've enjoyed the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.